Do you personally know somebody that you feel like no matter what they do, they're constantly winning at life? You may feel like they're just getting lucky, but it just one win after another, after another, after another. It's like this snowball effect of wins, 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 wins. So much positivity, so much success going on in that person's life. Well, hey, guess what? There's a formula to that. There's a secret here. And I want you to make sure that you adapt the same principles and starting to change your mindset so you can become the winner and join the winner circle. It's a lot of fun in here. And so we're going to be talking about in today's episode just that, how to have that winner's mindset, but a little trick, because obviously having a winner's mindset, there's a lot that goes into it that, I'm sure I'm going to explain more into details here in the next several episodes. For example, winners like Michael Jordan, they view failure as a stepping stone to success. Most people out there, they don't view it like that. They view failure as something that it pushes them back. They're never going to succeed, and just so much negativity with it. So, there's a lot that goes into play here when it comes to having the winner's mindset. And like I said, we'll talk about that more in detail here later in the next few episodes. What I want to share with you guys is a little trick that you can start doing today to start improving your own life. Hands down, I started doing this, and it just makes the day so much better. It really changes the way that also you think about things and how you view yourself. So most of you guys know I'm a big fan of the mindset techniques, right? Affirmations, visualization, gratitude, meditation, everything like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Not for the sake of like, oh, I'm doing this and just gonna attract everything in my life, like, just for, the fun of it. No, I like doing it because it makes me feel good. And that's what we always encourage our members at Heartletics, is to do something they feel good at doing, right? Do something that they enjoy doing. Think about it like burning body fat, right? Most programs and diets out there, it's very cookie cutter, one size fits all. Nothing's really tailor made for that individual, for their own lifestyle. And so what happens is anybody can do anything when life's great, when life's easy in the beginning. It always is, right? Why do you think in the very beginning somebody will have a New Year's resolution in the beginning of the year, and then typically by late February, early March, they fall off the wagon, they go back to their old ways? And it's simply because they're not doing something sustainable. And so when it comes to us at Heartletics, right, we like to coach our members on how to create sustainable habits. Training in a way that best suits your schedule, your body type, so that way you're constantly seeing results. Eat in a way where, hey, you're not sacrificing your favorite foods, you're not cutting out alcohol, anything like that. You're doing so and applying the 80-20 rule where it all suits your lifestyle. It's enjoyable. And so when it comes down to the mindset, we like to apply the same principles. Hey, do whatever makes you feel good. If you enjoy, sitting there for 5-10 minutes, meditating or visualizing, right, yourself having success, and it makes you feel really good. Like after you visualize like yourself, like let's say reaching your fat loss goals, and you feel really happy. The course of your day, you're probably going to be in a more positive mood, maybe to your coworkers, right? Maybe to your, let's just say your family, your friends, whatever the case may be, and you're going to be overall a better person, being on this higher vibration, right, with your emotions, higher frequency. Then by all means do it. But if you're going to do something just for the sake of crossing off your list and, oh, I have to do this just to do it, to see a result, odds are it's probably not going to be sustainable and not enjoyable either. So just keep that in mind. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is a little tip here on how to have that winner's mindset, how to join the winner's circle. And I actually got this from reading a story about Mike Tyson and how his coach would actually, before Mike Tyson had these big fights, and everybody knows Mike Tyson, heavy hitter, right? Just pure dominance, knocking out everybody left to right, biting people's ears, But regardless, like the dude was a killer, straight savage, Anytime I boxed, I always visualized myself kind of having like, that power of those like mean left hooks and right hooks when it comes to like how Mike Tyson did it, because everybody wants to be a killer like him, plain and simple. And so anytime Tyson had these big fights coming up, his coach would actually feed him to these up-and-comer boxers, right? They weren't like, amateurs or anything like that, but they were like early on pros. Let's say if Tyson had, 20 fights, 30 fights, these guys would have a handful, maybe like 5 or 6, something like that, where they weren't too experienced. And like his coach knew, Tyson was going to run through these guys, but he did it to build up Mike Tyson's confidence. He did it so that way, think about it, right? If he's going through, these different sparring sessions and these different, matches with these lesser, greater opponents, then the big match, he's building up these wins. So he would be knocking out these guys, destroying these guys, building up his confidence. So by the time Tyson came to step in the ring against somebody that was, a bigger, greater opponent, than some of the lesser guys that he versed, Tyson at least had that confidence. He walked in that ring having the mindset of a champion, having the mindset of a winner. And I want you to have the same mindset as well. So how do you apply that into your own lifestyle? That's probably what you're thinking right now. It's like, okay, so what do you want me to do, Joe? Just go start fighting people on the street that don't know how to fight, right, before I go into work? Absolutely not. You'll probably get arrested for that. What I want you to do, though, is start doing something that, one, you enjoy, right? And two, you can do something where you can look at yourself and feel proud of yourself. That's it. And it could be different for anybody. I'll share a little bit about what I personally like to do. But, my wife, for example, she loves to make the bed. She loves it. It makes her feel accomplished. It makes her feel satisfied and proud of herself. Starting off the day by just immediately doing something that it's crossing off the little checklist, but it's something that she wants to do. She likes when, the bedrooms for me, right? Like, and then obviously so our bedroom and then, our son Oakley, his bedroom. She likes when everything's nice and tidy, right? Nice and neat, everything like that. So she likes waking up, right? Turn on her music and then just getting the day started and then making the bed, right? She'll make our bed and then she'll make, Oakley's bed. And she likes that, right? She generally enjoys doing that because she knows when she walks past the rooms, she sees a nice clean bedroom. It makes her feel good. Okay, take note. So with me, what I like to do is obviously a whole morning routine that I go into detail about this so many times, right? And I will always go into detail about it because I feel like it's a routine for success and a routine that just sets you apart, right? And so I focus first and foremost on my mindset and second on my body. So what do I like to do? Well, hey, I wake up immediately when I'm looking at myself in the mirror after I do, go into the bathroom. I'm saying my affirmations to myself. I'm making myself feel good. Hey, Joe, I'm proud of you. Hey, I'm in the process of becoming the best version of myself. Hey, I love myself for who I am and who I'm becoming. Today's going to be a great day. I love saying that. I say that to my son every single day. Today's going to be a great day. And he's always like, no, it's going to be a good day. I'm like, no, get that crap out of here. Go to someone else's house. Today's going to be a great day in this house, And I love saying that, speaking into existence. And the way that I say it, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel happy. I don't know many people that says, hey, today's going to be a great day, and they generally feel bad after saying that. No. So maybe start saying something like that. Affirming greatness, affirming more positivity in your life. After that, I like to, obviously come down into my office and spend my quiet time. Obviously, during this whole entire duration, my phone is on Do Not Disturb. I don't turn that thing off until I'm already at the gym. That way, hey, I'm already there at the gym. What am I going to do? Leave? No. But I know for a fact if I wake up, look at my phone, turn off Do Not Disturb mode, I'm getting blitzed with hundreds of notifications. So I got to make sure that me being the leader of the pack, I'm focusing on improving myself, right? That's my time, and I take full ownership of that. And so as I'm here in the office, I'll do some meditation. I obviously do a lot of gratitude, right? And so it's just I'm building up these wins. Hey, did I meditate today? Yes. Hey, did I do my affirmations today? Yes. Hey, did I do my gratitude today? Yes. Hey, did I do my morning manifesto? Right? Yes. Hey, did I do my visualization for 5 minutes? Yes. Awesome. Cool. Check, 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 check. Building up these wins. Did I stretch this morning while my car was warming up, before I headed to the gym? Yes. Another win. Awesome. Cool. Now I'm at the gym, right? Start working out. By the time I come home, I already built up all these wins. And that's what I want you to start doing in your own life, is focus on what can you do to start building up on these wins. So that way, hey, guess what? When these challenges of war, just like when Mike Tyson had to go face the bigger opponents, you already have that winner's mindset. You're already starting off the day more positive. You're already doing whatever the case may be, where it's putting you to a higher frequency, a higher emotions, where you're pouring out more like success, more abundance, because you are starting to train your mind differently. And that's the key in all of this, is focusing on some stuff that you enjoy to do, but it's also getting you in the right direction of more positivity, more love, more success, instead of all the hate, instead of all the negativity. And that's why I'm not a big fan of social media and watching the news and all that stuff, because that's where all the pollution's at. So when you start focusing on yourself, when you start focusing on your mindset, and you're probably looking around like, thinking, okay, well, hey, I know somebody out there they're lucky. They always get this. They always get this. They always get this. They're always winning at this. They're always succeeding at this. They're always getting that, that raise at their job, or, whatever the case may be. Guess what? They are no different from you. The celebrities, the athletes that you idolize on TV and sports, they're no different from you either. Everybody has and can be, right, their fullest potential, but it all starts with their mindset. What is the story that you're telling yourself? What are the things that you're doing constantly? Like, are you doing something just out of habit, just to do it, to put a little checkbox to it? Are you actually doing it to look back and say, I'm happy I did that? Because if you're doing anything, right, anything, and you don't enjoy doing it, what is the point? I always say it like this, we get a lot of guys that apply for our coaching program, and we hear about what they try, right? Keto, Atkins, Weight Watchers, P90X, Paleo, V-Shred, all this stuff, right? And it's just like, why would you do one thing knowing that you don't enjoy it, knowing that it's not as sustainable, only to see a short-term result, and then eventually you go back to your old ways? What is the point of that? Albert Einstein said it best. Definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. If you want different results to happen in your life, one, you have to change your mindset. And two, you got to start doing something that makes you feel better. Because when you start walking around right here on earth, literally vibrating more love, vibrating more abundance, more positivity, instead of being that guy that's just always looking to just, hey, I want this, I want this, I want this. But instead, hey, what can I do to make somebody else's life better today? I promise you, that's when you're going to start seeing more success. That's when you're going to start reaching your goals. That's why we focus a lot on leadership at Heartletics, because we know that if we can help our, members become better leaders and coach them to help out other people out there, that's why we give them all the knowledge on how to burn body fat successfully, going through with our 7 essential fat loss habits. And if we're able to do that, and they can then teach it to their family, their friends, their coworkers, on how to also have, success on their journey, think about it. That's what's really going to help, close the obesity rate here in America. Because now you help out one person, they're helping out multiple people, and it's the snowball effect. And second, when you help out somebody achieve success at reaching their goals, that's literally like the fast track to having success at your goals. Because it's taking your goals off the pedestal. It's taking your goals not being so selfish. Because now you're taking that time and your thoughts and your mindset to focus on helping out somebody else. And I'm a firm believer in that. That's why I always like to start off the day with building up some wins, going through with my morning routine. So that way, guess what? When I show up at the gym, when I come home, I'm already in such a great vibration, right? I'm already so positive, full of joy. I can come on these podcasts, give it my all. And when I show up for work and I log in, hey, I can talk to the coaches, talk to the team, I can talk to the members and be present, and be there to provide value, be there to help out. And it all starts off with being in the winner's circle. And how do you easily get into the winner's circle? Start thinking of yourself as a winner. You woke up today. There's breath in your lungs. Guess what? You're winning. Write that down. Put that down in your gratitude journal. Guess what? You just did that. You worked on your mindset. You did a technique. Hey, you're winning. Small things like this add up over time. If you got dirty dishes, do the dishes in the morning. Hey, mark that off. Yes. Hey, you're winning. Do what you enjoy doing. Do something that you can look at and say, man, I'm really happy I did that. And literally start affirming it and being more proud of yourself for doing it. Don't just do it, right? And say, oh, that's it. and don't even take ownership, don't even take credit. No, take ownership, take credit. Hey, I did that. That was my work. I said I was going to do this. I finished the job and I did it. And I promise you, when you start building up those small wins, it's going to make so much easier to start attracting more of the big wins that's going to happen in your life. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode, and I promise you the next time we're going to be talking all about, hey, this winner's mindset when it comes to success and when it comes to failure, and how to use your failures as stepping stones to actually achieving success and reaching your goals. That's going to be a good one, and we'll talk about that next time.